Okay, NAS students, this is the promised very short video clip on the lab activity that I want you to do. There is in lab a pile of these handouts on the side counter over here. This is also on Moodle, and I'm just going to get up and wander around a little bit here, so hopefully you can see me okay. So we're going to work in this area. Tilt the camera down a little bit more here. There's some materials here, and it's a fairly simple procedure. Over here in this tan tray, there are some jars. They have a lot of white residue on them. Don't worry about that. It won't matter. Basically, what you do is each lab group, each group of two, should take your jars and fill them with water. And it's not a bad thing if it's warm water. So I'll just demonstrate here. Demonstrating how to fill up a jar with water. You're paying for this. Okay, so once you've done that, what you want to do next is take the baking soda that's on the side here as well. Okay, and you want to dump that in and stir it in. No, don't put a wet spoon, of course, in the baking soda, but you want to get a super saturated solution. So what you basically do is you put a bunch in, and you stir it till it dissolves, then you put a little bit more in, and I want you to keep doing that until you get just a little bit of residue on the bottom. If you get a lot of residue on the bottom, it's not the end of the world. And so I'm doing the same thing in both of them. So basically what we're doing is we're dissolving minerals, in this case baking soda, in the water. Okay. Then there is also over here it's food coloring, the same stuff we've used in the past. And you can choose to use whatever color you want. I'll put a little green in this one. You can use the same colors in both. I put 4 drops in. Let's see what that does for color. Gives me a pretty deep color. And well, just for kicks and grins, let's throw a yellow on the other side. 4 drops of that. Okay. And yeah, I'm mixing the spoons. That's okay. I'm going to stir that up. Okay, there we go. So we got baking soda and food coloring in both of those jars. Then over here also you see these dishes with notches cut out of them. And I want you to take your jars and kind of do a diagonal with the bowl in the middle. And we need to get 4 or 5 set up here on each shelf. Okay. And so then what you do is you come in here, and there are a bunch of strings. They've been used in the past, so there's a lot of different colors on them. Basically, they're a string with 3 paper clips, okay, like so. And you put 1 paper, well, actually first, I want you to wet the string. This is real important. It's not in the instructions, but it's something you need to do. Take that string and get it soaked. Now, you want to use a material that is a wicking material. In other words, it draws water along it. So wool is really good to use for the string, not just regular cotton string, but wool or something that wicks or pulls water along it. So once I've got the string with the paper clips, 1 on each end, 1 in the middle, I take that wetted string, I put it in 1 jar, make sure the paper clip goes all the way to the bottom. Take the other string, put it in the other jar, and then suspend it so that last paper clip holds the string down in the bottom of the plastic dish that you've got there. Okay? Now the idea here is for the fluid in each of the jars to be wicked or drawn along the string. As it gets to the string, it evaporates away and deposits the baking soda in crystals, colored crystals, hopefully. In this case, they may merge and give me a different color in the middle. We'll see what develops. Right up above here, this is the pattern that I want you to follow. So it's up here, and you can see what we're shooting for. It's kind of an interesting look. I'll see if I can pull it down. I'm going to break a bunch of the crystals when I do this, but that's okay. They're very fragile. So this is what we're shooting for. Okay? It'll take a few days to develop again, but probably not as long as the other one. I'll leave this one up here for you to look at. So the materials are on the side in the cabinet here. Stack of handouts here. Everything you should need is here. And please get this set up as quickly as you can. And we'll see what you've got when we meet next Tuesday. All right. Thank you very much.